Welcome to Charity Quest, and we all know that Charity Quest is a program aimed at focusing on people giving back to the society. We all know that we live in a society whereby there are so many ills going on, and we cannot always wait for the government to do everything for us. So we are actually shining the torch on individuals, organizations that are giving back to the society. So today we are going to be focusing on an NGO, an initiative which is HerStem. HerStem is an initiative of Fame Foundation. They are actually focused in harnessing women and girls living with disabilities, and their aim is to actually teach them on STEM. And we all know that STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And as you can see, I'm actually in the classroom, and we're going to be talking to some of the girls about what they have learned so far, what it is all about. We also had we're going to have a chat with the executive director of Fame Foundation, as well as the coordinator of the program. So sit back and enjoy what this program is all about and what it has to offer. Thank you. Here with the executive director of Fame Foundation, and her name is Mrs. Aderonke Bello. Mrs. Aderonke Bello, welcome and nice to have you. So please tell us what made you start up this HerStem initiative. What was the...
Yeah, I think I started this because, first of all, I have a brother who has special needs, and I know that it's really difficult for them to learn, and also it's difficult for them as well to be accepted into the society. And second, technology is the future. And when it comes to STEM education, people with disabilities are not considered, or are hardly considered in society, in our society. And I think, okay, fine, looking from my own background, of having a brother living with disability, and also looking at the fact that
they are not getting the necessary support in terms of as far as STEM education is concerned. So this is why, as an organization, we thought, okay, we can support girls, because Fame Foundation is gender focused. We are based on supporting women and girls. This is why we are doing this for the girls, giving back, giving them STEM education, supporting them, you know, just giving our quota to the society.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so far, how would you say the support has been like since you started this HerStem initiative? Has it been good? Has it been...
It's been amazing. It's been encouraging, to be honest, because some of our participants, you see their parents come around, even some of Fame Foundation friends, they pop in to say hello to the girls. Some of them come to give them gifts, some just to say hi, some to boost their ego, some to boost their self-esteem, just to let them know we love you, we are here with you. So the support has been tremendous, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say to people that have this in mind to start up something like this, but have not gotten the motivation enough to start this? What would you encourage them? How would you encourage them to start, to begin this process?
I think if you can dream it, you can do it. Whatever you do, you have to be passionate.
Sure.
Don't just ever think you want to do something because other people are doing it, because it's trending, because you feel it's cool. I think those are not good reasons to do anything, especially when it comes to social work. Social work takes a lot of your time, your commitment. Passion has to be there. Consistency as well. So if you are not passionate, you don't have any business in social work.
My name is Joy Molu.
Okay, Joy, so tell us, how did you hear about this HerStem initiative, and for how long have you been participating?
Well, I heard about HerStem Foundation from my foundation, Abido Foundation, which is being handled by Mr. Jack. So I've been a participant of this foundation since the beginning of the foundation, and I've benefited a lot.
Okay.
More than a lot.
Okay.
Based on my own self-esteem, I am an albino with disability of sight. So through this foundation, I can operate a system, I can learn, and other things.
Okay, because I was going to ask you what you've learned so far since the beginning of...
A lot of things, a lot. So many things I don't know about. I've learned a lot of things.
Okay, like what? Because I know this is STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So what can you say you can take home? Like if I ask you to do now, you'll be able to do. What have you learned?
Things like operating the system.
Okay.
Like now I know so many things about computers and laptops. Before I don't know anything about it. I cannot even shut down the system. Or turn it on. But now I can do something like that.
So what is your plan after? Where do you see yourself going to after this program ends?
Well, for me, I don't know about others, but I just feel like after this program, I feel like establishing myself, doing more, trying to help other people that don't know, or other people with disabilities, trying to build them, to create that awareness.
We're here with one of the volunteers of HerStem. I'm a big support of anybody that loves to volunteer. So her name is Ruth, and we're going to be hearing from how her volunteering experience here has been. So, Madam Ruth, tell us, why did you decide to come and volunteer in this project?
Well, to be frank with you, I had passion from beginning for people with disability, and when the opportunity comes I had it through Berkete family, and I applied, and I was called upon. When I had the opportunity, I was so glad to join the HerStem through Fame Foundation.
Okay, so tell us, how has volunteering been? Has it been stressful? Has it been hectic? Has it been enjoyable? What has it been like so far?
It has been enjoyable because, as I said from the beginning, I had a passion for it. So working with them is stress-free, and I enjoy every bit of whatever I do.
Okay, so do you plan to continue volunteering for the next cohort and the next cohort?
Yes, if given the opportunity, I would love to continue.
Okay, so how would you please encourage people out there to volunteer?
First of all, for you to volunteer and to do your work effectively, you must have a passion for it. Whatever you don't have passion for, you will not be effective in being volunteer to organize society like this, because it has taught me a lot coming to see people, and it has taught even my life personally. I was challenged through a lot of things by coming to join even this foundation, and so I encourage others to also come and join and volunteer too. It might not look as if it might not be the way you wanted it, or don't think about the money, but first of all about the passion, because if you have the passion, the money will not matter. No matter how small it is, you'll be satisfied as far as you are giving back to the society.
Very interesting. I'm sure we've heard it all. Passion is very important when it comes to volunteering. So just find where your passion is and challenge it appropriately so that you can give back to the society in your own little way.
Thank you very much. My name is Antonia NGO.
Okay, welcome Antonia Enejo. How did you hear about this initiative to start with? How did you hear about it?
I was invited by Deaf Women Association of Nigeria, the executive chairwoman, Mrs. Helen.
Okay, interesting. So far, what have you learned during the course of this program?
I learned how to control systems, how to control my computer, Microsoft Word.
Okay. Okay.
And web design.
And web design. Okay, interesting. So what do you plan on doing after this program is over? What is your next step of action?
This program helped me to also be able to communicate and also know more about computers, so I'll be able to help other people.
Okay. Meet one of the parents of one of the participants here at HerStem, and we're going to be talking to him about what he feels about this organization. So, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, what's your name, sir?
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
My name's Olaiton Ogunleye Joshua.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sir, tell us what's your daughter's name and how did you hear about HerStem, sir?
My daughter is one of the participants here. Her name is Lolade Ogunleye. We heard about this program few weeks to the time it commenced, especially before the inauguration of the program. Somebody told us about it. Maybe one of the people that heard of the advert on the radio through the human rights family radio. So he now told us to come that they are starting so. that the opening ceremony will take up. Hence, there are number 2 occasions. She and her mother have even gone to Human Rights Radio
Okay, to seek support.
to seek support, which they wrote an application letter. They have made their affidavits according to the human rights protocol. You understand me?
Yes.
But how to no avail. So because of the journey to the place we live in Fugwa, and it took time to get there. There's 2 occasions they went there, and they know what they passed through. Around that time, my car was in a bad condition. So, luckily for us, the announcement to this program came up, and I really thank God. It was around the time things were, becoming a bit okay. So since then, I've been bringing her to make sure that I bring her and wait till the end of the program. So since it commenced, we have not missed a day.
Very good.
And I see a very great change, especially in her life. So it's really developing. Before we started, she learned computer.
Okay.
She's into computer, she has computer certificate, and again she made car. Even we have them in the car now. All different type of all these arts, Christian arts that
Okay, she does all.
she does all
Okay, so
this.
I hope you plan on supporting her after this program, because you know that the program will come to an end in 6 months' time. So I hope you plan on pushing her further so that she can use what she has learned here to.
By the grace of God, by the grace of God, we are also praying to God. I believe through this program, I'm not speaking on my daughter alone, that all of them, God Almighty will send a helper. Somebody that at least will uplift their future intentions. In fact, this is a very great initiative. I so much appreciate the lady, Ronke, and I pray that God Almighty will continue to help her, uplift her in any of her decisions. But I just take this one as a first batch, and I believe that sky will be our limit. No, this will not be the end of the program, because there are a lot of physical challenges outside here that we not even hear of this. So if everybody have heard of this place will not contain them. But I believe that batch by batch, God Almighty will help her. God will not allow her to get tired.
We're here with the project officer, Miracle Oluwafemi, and we're going to be talking to her about what HerStem is all about.
HerStem is an initiative of Fame Foundation that aims to train women and girls with disability in STEM courses. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Currently in Nigeria, there's no curriculum-based STEM training for women and girls with disabilities. So this is an intensive STEM training that we train them for a period of 6 months with all the STEM skills like mathematics, engineering, animation, programming, and many other tech courses that are available to them.
Okay, so how long has this initiative been running, and for when was it initiated anyways?
Okay, it was officially launched on the 23rd of April.
2021?
Yeah, of this year, 23rd of April 2021, by the Vice President, wife of the Vice President.
So how did you get these students? How were you able to source for people to come on this program?
Okay, they were picked strategically because we wanted to widen our horizon. So we got from the different schools, like the School of the Deaf, School of Special Needs, even from Human Rights Radio. People that actually applied via email. We got from the Albino Foundation and so many other. We had to enlarge and widen our horizon so that we can be able to touch all aspects that are needed to actually be trained in STEM courses.
Okay, so tell us about your staff strength. Like, how many staff do you have running this program with you as a project officer?
Currently, we have 3 artwork staffs.
Okay.
Staffs. We have like several volunteers that usually come
To support the program. Okay.
And we also have 3 sign language interpreters.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, with other Fame staff that come around for the program.
Okay, so tell us about the day-to-day running of this HerStem. Like, how often do you have it in the week or in the month? And tell us about the day-to-day running, how you go about it.
Classes are held every Friday of the week, so we
Okay.
have it once a week.
Okay.
Or for a month every week.
What's the time frame?
It starts from 9 to 1. But currently, because of other things, we try to rehearse and talk to them, mentorship, and then we just like start like that so that
Okay.
we can also touch other aspects of their lives.
Okay. So how is the day-to-day running of this program? What do you do? Like, what do they teach them? What is it all about?
We are teaching them several courses, but then after this particular batch, they're going to specialize in a particular one that they are interested in. So for each month, we have a particular course for each month. We can have mathematics for a month, programming another month, web design another month, and right now we're in our 3rd month and we're currently dealing with mathematics, teaching them mathematics. For the last 2 months, we had web design and basic application operation and introduction to STEM, and then that's where we are at the moment.
Okay. So how do you get support for this? Because I know that to do this thing you need people to support you financially and otherwise. So how has the support been so far, and how have you gotten support from government or individuals? Tell us about it.
Okay, HerStem is in partnership with the Swiss embassy
In
in Nigeria. So they donated a couple of 40 laptops.
Interesting.
The Ministry of Science and Technology donated 15 desktop, and the raw materials research and development donated 10 desktop computers for the
very impressive.
Also, we've had a couple of other donations, like people that donate feeding for the, because we also give them breakfast and food for them. Okay. And we also look at specific participants that are in need of a particular thing. Like we have a particular participant right now, and she's crippled. Okay. We've also had a couple of disability rights activists that donated a wheelchair to her today. Wow, interesting. So it came at the right time. Surprise, yes.
Do people out there that want to join in on this program, they have people that want to join in on this program, how can they go about it to be part of this?
We announced when we're starting that it's going to be for a period of 6 months, so it's per cohort.
Oh, okay.
It's different 6 months
cohort. Okay, after the 6 months you round up
another 6
months. Okay, interesting.
Exactly. So when we are done with this particular batch, we'll call for a new application for people that want to, women with disabilities especially, that want to be part of the HerStem training. Okay,
interesting. So I'm sure we can see that there are so many things you can do. Talking about the support, if there is any way anybody can support this initiative, I'm sure they can get in touch with them. So thank you very much, Miracle. I'm pretty sure we enjoyed and are inspired from today's episode of Charity Quest on HerStem, an initiative of Fame Foundation. See you next time again when we bring you an inspiring show. Do something to bring about positive change in your community. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Bye for now.